Hello, my name is Mandy. I am with Scott Leroy Marketing, and today's class is Command Mobile App. So we're going to review you, the agent's Command Mobile app. This is an app that helps you keep all of your transactions managed and accessible to you, including your database and other goodies while you're on the go. So I'll get to show you that today. If you're here with me live, just like I mentioned before, you can definitely drop any questions and comments in the chat. I'll be happy to get those answered in real time for you. And if you're watching this back on a recording and you have any questions, you can always reach out to us, support@scottleroymarketing.com, and we'll be happy to help you. So, first things first, you can see my mobile screen here. I do want to point out the difference between the two KW apps. The one you see at the top left-hand corner is the one with a red background, white KW. That's the command app. That is for you, the agent. Consumers cannot log into that one. You would use your own command logins, just like you would on a desktop or laptop, to actually log into that app. That's the one we will be exploring today. The app that is next to it, to the right, with the white background, red KW, that is the KW Consumer Mobile App. It's very quickly being dubbed the KW app. And so if you ever hear that mentioned, that is that one. It's the one with the white background. That is the consumer mobile app. You, the agent, are more than welcome to go and create a login to sign up on that app. However, it will see you as only a consumer. It doesn't recognize you as an agent, and you will be able to go and experience what a consumer would. Highly, highly recommend checking that out if you have not already. It is a great way to personalize your contacts experience, as well as giving you Big Brother access so that you get to view every single listing that your clients or contacts view within that app. We'll be teaching that one live this Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, same place. So definitely join us for that if you haven't checked it out yet. Got a question in the chat as a DM. iPad, it depends. And I know that's not a great answer. Is it considered mobile? So, yes, in most cases, because that would be a mobile device versus like a laptop or a desktop. However, there are some tablets out there that are not super compatible with Command or the app version. So it really just depends on what kind of device you have. But I personally have an iPad and I 100% can download the Command mobile app and view it on there. So you shouldn't have any issues with it. But if you do, you can always reach out to us and we're happy to take a look. Okay. So next things next, let's talk about how to download it on your mobile device. If you haven't already, you'll see my app store. That's that blue icon on the top right there with a white A. If you're on an Android device, you may want to go to like the Google Play Store in order to get your apps that way. I'm going to go ahead and just touch on the App Store icon and show you how to search for the Command mobile app. You can use the search icon in the bottom right-hand corner. And then up at the top, see the actual search bar right underneath the word search. You can just touch that search bar and begin typing in KW, spelled KW, not KE like you just saw me do, and then click search. And from there, now, Realtor.com, they are there at the top. They really do have a great app too. But what we're looking for here today is just below that. See the KW Real Estate app? That's that white background. So that's the consumer one. So look just below that. You want to look for the KW command with that red background. I'm going to slide it up to the top just so you can see it right there at the very tippy top. And if you don't already have that app downloaded, you should see an option over to the right in blue say Get. And so you can go ahead and tap that to download it on your device. I'm going to actually just touch the app's name to further expand it so that you can see this is the app I'm talking about. Um, and from here, if you don't see the Get button, you may see like on my screen, it says open. This means you've already got it downloaded on your device and you can tap that to open it. And if you do see a cloud icon with a down arrow, that means it's on your cloud and you can just tap that to download it onto your current device. Okay. So that's how you'll get that Command mobile app onto your device. Anna, question in the chat. Would you do saved searches for your clients on Command or KW app? Great question. If this is Anna the agent asking, you can set up saved searches for your clients within Command desktop version, like web-based. So you'll want to go to a browser like Chrome, go into Command, and you can set up your saved searches for your clients there. A client or contact can actually go on to their own KW app and set up their own saved searches. So that's why I was saying it just depends on which one it is. If you are being Anna, your own consumer, just exploring the KW app, you can absolutely set up your own save searches too. We have tip videos for all of that, and it is covered in our consumer mobile app class. The archives, by the way, are on our YouTube channel already, so you don't have to wait till Friday. Um, but again, Friday we'll be teaching that live too. Okay. All right. We've talked about how to download the Command mobile app. So let's come back to our dashboard here, our home screen. I'll get the right word in a minute, guys. And so from here, now we're going to actually jump in to this particular app and start exploring it. Okay. And so we're going to go ahead and touch on the red square, top left, and touch onto our Command mobile app. From here, you will more than likely be asked to log in. So I'm actually going to come up here to the top and I'm going to log out because I want to show you this login screen today. Screen. Why, yes, it is normal username, password, right? And it's the same logins you would use for Command on your desktop. I want to point out at the bottom right-hand corner, we currently have a Family Reunion 2025 guest login. This is a new feature that will be here through February. So if you are attending family reunion and you are bringing along a friend, whether it's another agent with another brokerage, or maybe they're not in real estate at all, maybe they're just another business person or family, whoever you're bringing, and they actually now can have their own guest login to the Command mobile app in order to view family reunion events. Where KW is keeping family reunion maps and such. I'll go into that in just a few minutes, but I just wanted to highlight that for you. If somebody is going to family reunion and is not currently a KW agent, they can also download this Command mobile app now and access all the family reunion goodies. Okay. So now let's go ahead and log into our Command mobile app from here. You would simply enter your username and your password into those fields. Not sure about an Android, but I do know the iPhone will let you also do Face ID for your Command mobile app as well. We'll go ahead and log in. There it goes. A little slow today. All right. And so here we are on our Command mobile dashboard. Pretty similar to what it would look like on, well, not similar to what it looks like, similar options as to what you see when you log in through a browser for Command. So I'm going to go through each item with you, and we're actually going to start up here at the top with the family reunion little banner that they've now added. Notice it says you can view that event or dismiss it if you no longer want to see it. But I want to show you how to access all the family reunion items within your Command mobile app, just in case you're going. And again, this is a new update on the Command mobile app through February. So at the very bottom of your screen, there's three lines, little hamburger menu or sandwich menu, whichever you prefer to call it. We'll go ahead and tap on that. And now there is a family reunion option that has been added here. So you would simply tap family reunion. From here, you do need to agree if you have not already, so go ahead and touch the check boxes beside the terms and conditions and click accept. And now that you're here, you'll notice the purple block at the top. It will actually walk you through a little bit of the preview if you want. I'm going to X that out because I'm going to walk you through. I'll be your tour guide today instead of the system doing it for you. But let me show you some of the goodies that are back here. So you'll notice our tabs across the top. We're currently on the home tab, and you can tell that by it being teal with the little teal bar underneath it. And so from right here, you do have the option to go ahead and begin browsing sessions. You also see the featured sessions down underneath that you can toggle through for the featured sessions. If at any point you want to add one to your personal agenda, you can simply touch the little bookmark banner icon right on that session, and it will add it to your agenda. If you change your mind or double book, you can always tap that bookmark again, and it will remove it from your agenda. Okay. At any point, notice the teal circle at the bottom right-hand corner. We'll be mentioning him a lot through this exploration of the Command Mobile app because he tends to change depending on what topic you are searching through in Command app. So I'll be showing you him and pointing him out a lot because his purpose will change depending on which tab you're in Command Mobile. So for right now, let's go ahead and touch it and look at the family reunion maps. They actually show maps of every level, color-coded, labeled, so it's easy to find your way through this particular convention center, which is super helpful. If you've ever been to family reunion, it can be a little taxing to navigate your way through such a big convention center. So this is here to help you. And then if we hit the back button at the top left, now we can go to sessions at the top. And this will actually let you sort either by searching, using that search bar to search for particular topics or words, like maybe you're an agent and you want to find the agent sessions, you can type in agent and hit return. And now the sessions that you see are all tagged as agents. And then you also have the dates across the top. You can sort through the different days and look at all the events on all the days and continue to add them to your agenda by clicking that bookmark on the right-hand side. The next tab is My Agenda. You get to view it right here. You can see the ones that we just added. If we scroll down, it will show those events, particular days. You also have 3 dots at the top right, guys. If you click that, it will let you share your agenda with anybody you would like to share it with. So if you're on a team, you have somebody you're traveling with from your market center, whatever it is, you can easily share your agenda with another person from your app. Also, speakers is the next tab at the top. It will let you sort through the speakers that will be there. And then also exhibitors are also listed here as the different sponsors that you can come back and explore as well. Okay. Again, just a feature added to Command Mobile through February until family reunion is over. Now I'm going to navigate back to the Home tab or dashboard. You'll notice a little home icon in the bottom left-hand corner. Go ahead and tap that. And we're back here at our home. So now let's explore the Command Mobile app as it normally is outside of the temporary family reunion features. We're going to start in the top left-hand corner. Notice where it says our name and personal, meaning we're underneath the personal account. Go ahead and tap your name in the top left-hand corner. And this will give you the option if you're on a team or if you're on Market Center leadership, you can toggle back and forth between those accounts. You can see a profile just below that. This is one of the newer updated items here within your Command Mobile app. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on that and show you what it is. Tap on profile. This is your marketing profile or a small portion of it that you would normally see on the desktop or laptop version of Command, where you go into your marketing profile and you can update all your bank of information. And that's the information that goes out onto your Command marketing. Well, this is a small portion of it, just in case you ever need to make quick changes on the fly. Okay. So you can see here you have an edit button in the top right if you want to begin to edit any of these fields, but it has things like your name, your title, your contact information, as well as your website. I will share with you right there on that website field. Notice ours is a teal colored hyperlink, so I can just one touch that and it will take me over to that particular website. You want yours to be like that on your profile so that your consumers will also be able just to one touch your website link and be automatically taken to it, not having to copy it, paste it into a browser, and then go. The way you do this is to make sure that HTTPS is just before your KW agent or team site. Okay. If you need any help with that, just let us know. We'll be happy to help edit that for you. But having that HTTPS colon / before your KW agent site URL is what will make it that active hyperlink. We definitely want to let you know as well. Do not include www with the KW agent site URLs. It's not compatible with those and doesn't work with them. So you'll get an error if you are trying to include www. Fun fact, most websites don't use www anymore. So it's always best just to enter the address. Just below that, you'll see your Market Center brokerage information and then your social media links down here at the bottom. So all of these are editable right here on the go. You can just click that edit button in the top right and make the changes that you need to. I'm actually going to click back arrow at the top left. My throat, guys. And so let's touch on the name in the top left again. And we were just right here looking at that profile, right? Any updates you make to that profile will also update your Market Center marketing profile in your Command desktop version. So it will sync together. You have more fields available to edit by going on the desktop version. Okay, that's where you'll have more fields. Again, this is kind of just a little smidgen of your marketing profile that you can make edits to the main information on the go if you need to. That same information is used to populate your business card that you can see located right there below your profile. This is the digital business card. When I touch that, it will pop up this QR code for you. Another person with a mobile device can scan that with their mobile device camera, and it will populate you and all of your information into their phone's contacts. You can also see a share button at the bottom. If they don't have a mobile device and they're not standing right next to you to scan it, you can choose the share button at the bottom instead, and it will actually share your information via whatever mode you choose on your phone, text message, email, social platform, whatever your commonly used methods are will populate on your screen and you can share that way. If you are on a team, you will also get a second pop-up screen that allows you to choose whether you're going to share your information from your personal account or share your team information. Okay, so we'll go ahead and X that out. We're going to touch again on the name on the top left just to cover the other things that were in this menu. You'll notice right below that is Share My KW App link. That is for your KW app, the one that is still and formerly known as Consumer Mobile App, the white background with the red KW, the one that your consumers can log into. This is where you can share that link directly from your Command Mobile app, so you always have it with you and you can share it on the go. Below that, you'll see some privacy policy and terms, and then your logout option. Okay, so we'll go ahead and toggle away from this particular menu and come back to the dashboard here. And let's cover the items that are listed here and show you how you can adjust this for your personalized view. So at the top, we have things to know like birthdays, anniversaries, who to contact, leads, tour requests, things like that. You'll notice some items are in teal. If you see anything in teal, it's a link. You can click it and it will open up either a menu for options or take you, like for the birthday square, If you click on birthdays where it says one, it will take you immediately to the contacts tab and show you that particular contact with a birthday within the next 30 days. So all of these are clickable links. They're kind of shortcuts, and you can adjust what shows on this dashboard and what doesn't. Just to finish off, you'll see that we have tasks at the bottom and also open opportunities. There's a manage layout link at the very top right. That's where you can make changes to what you see. So we'll go ahead and tap that. Or see them wiggling. If they're wiggling, that means you get the option to reposition them, that they are currently chosen to show. You can see that also by the open eye. And if you want to move them, you can drag and drop them in different order. So we'll just take our anniversary block, hold our finger on it. It stops wiggling, so you know you've selected it, and you can drag and drop it over into a different order. You can also click the open eye to decide not to show that on your dashboard. Maybe you don't want to see any leads never contacted from that second section right there. So we'll tap the eyeball on that to hide it. Notice it goes down to the bottom. It grays out. It has the slash through the eye. This is all indicators to tell you that it will not show on your Command Mobile dashboard. You can even decide to hide entire sections, like things to know. If you don't want that, you can touch the eyeball in the top right-hand corner and it will gray out an entire section. I'm going to reselect it by tapping it. It comes back to white, still wiggles, so we know that that's an active one we can edit. And you can actually see the 6 dots on the top left-hand corner in Command and Command Mobile app. That's always an indicator to you that you have a drag and drop option. So I can touch those 6 dots and drag and drop an entire section into a different order. You can scroll through and make your decisions here. You'll see your opportunities at the bottom in your tasks. So just go ahead and select what you would like to show and what you would not like to show and click Save at the top right when you're done. Excuse me. And so now you're back on your dashboard. Remember I told you the teal circle in the bottom right-hand corner that little guy would change depending on what tab we were on? So I just want to draw your attention to him really quick to show you what he will do from right here on your dashboard. So we'll go ahead and give him a click. And currently he gives you additional options. So from here, you can add a contact immediately. Again, it's a shortcut for you. Think about when you're on the go, you just met somebody in the store, you're in between showings, you need to get out of there. You can easily open your Command Mobile app, tap on Add Contact, and add their information right away to your database. Then Add Task is the second option there. You can add a task immediately to your phone if you need to remember to do something once you get back to the office or back to your car. And then down at the bottom, you'll see Add Opportunity. So you can easily create a transaction right from your mobile app. We'll go ahead and tap the teal X to close that menu, and we'll continue our exploration here. And next, we're going to go to the Contacts tab at the bottom. It's a little person in the square. Again, these icons are the same as when you would be viewing it in the command browser or desktop view. What I did is I actually tapped Smart Views at the top right just to move over to my class view of contacts here. And so these are your contacts. At the top, you have tabs where you can toggle through your whole contacts. Then you can actually view your leads being people that you haven't had that real estate conversation with yet, recently active, and smart views. You still have some search and filter options right there just below that. I'll touch filters just to show you some filters you still have available on the mobile app. You can sort by, and it gives you a few to select through. And if I tap the arrow to the right, it will expand that if you want. Let me go ahead and choose one so it illustrates this a little bit better. So we can sort name A through Z, even do it in reverse if we want, and choose apply. And that will come back and sort our list for us in that order. I was just double checking the order to make sure the command app did it appropriately. It did. So there you can use your filters. The red dot beside filters lets you know you currently have a filter on so that you can go back and unselect that if you need to. Just tap the X, apply, and it will remove that filter for you. Just below that, you can also view your smart views. And then we actually get to the contacts and their names. Notice on the right-hand side, we have some tiles in white, and then you have some grayed out icons. If they're in white and they're in tile form, kind of that 3D, have a little shadow behind them, it means those are links that you can use one touch. You can have your app call over to that person, which at this time, it would actually prompt your mobile device to use your phone to call them. The next icon, a little bubble with the three dots, that's for texting. If you tap that, it will begin texting that person and it'll help you draft that. And then the email icon is to the right with the little envelope. Okay. Again, that little plus sign at the bottom. Remember, he changes for every tab that we're on. And for this particular tab, it would help you create a new contact. So we'll just touch him and it brings you to this page. Very similar fields like you would see within your command desktop. It lets you create a contact. You can just scroll through all the fields. After you're done filling it in with whatever information you need, you don't have to fill in all of these fields at all. But once you're done filling it in, just tap save at the top right and it would create that new contact for you. Without saying, but I just want to make sure everybody's aware. Any changes you make right here on your Command mobile app do sync with your desktop version. So if you've got an admin sitting in the office that needs to get into your account and see information, if you've updated it on your Command mobile app, they will be able to see it almost instantaneously. Okay? All right. Some things that you can do here within the contacts tab is you can still sort through your contacts and find things like certain contacts with certain tags. You can even add tags and remove tags from your contacts here. You can also check for duplicates. And the way you can do all these items is with the dots, the three dots in the top right-hand corner. If you don't know by now in Command, whenever you see the ellipses or those three dots, it means you have a hidden menu. And so you can go ahead and tap that. Top right gives you the option to select multiple contacts. Just below that, you can import contacts. You can import contacts from your mobile's device, like your phone, directly into Command Mobile. Okay? Probably the easiest way to actually get that done. And then just below that, you can add with QR code. So just below that, you can check your contacts for duplicates. It will do a duplicate scan for you, and you can even choose to merge contacts on your phone. So if you're somewhere waiting for a long period of time, and you have a little time on your hands, you can definitely use your Command Mobile to help clean up your database and really get down deep with your contacts here and start reaching out to your database. We'll go ahead and close that little menu at the top right with the three dots. And now we'll go ahead and move on over to tasks. Oh, you know what? Let me show you one other thing. Neighborhoods. While we're here on contacts, I want to make sure that you're aware that you can do this. I'm going to open an individual contact just by tapping on their name. We'll choose fake name today. There's more options once you open up that one contact in the top three dots on the right. That menu has now updated now that we've opened a contact. So let me tap that to show you. Now you have the options to edit this contact, change the account that it's under, like moving it from your personal account over to your team account. You can also save contact to your phone from your Command mobile app. If it's a lead that's come into your Command mobile app or you just happen to have them there but don't have them on your phone, well, that's the option right there to get them onto your phone's device. You also have another quick link to share your KW app from here. And if you choose to, you can also archive this contact. I'm going to tap away from that and show you again this particular contact or any contact you open, really. You'll have the option to add or remove tags. It's right there to your top right. And if you scroll down, neighborhoods, you also have the option to add and remove neighborhoods to your contacts. If you haven't heard of the monthly neighborhood nurture automated smart plan that will send market updates to your contacts for you, please go check out that tip video, monthly neighborhood nurture smart plan. We also cover this in our smart plans overview class, but you have to have a neighborhood on your contact in order for the system to be able to automatically send out those market updates. And so on the go, right here, you can choose to add and remove neighborhoods to that contact. I just wanted you to be able to see that. So let's click the back button at the top left for that particular contact and go ahead and come out of it. We're back here now on our contacts tab. You can see that at the bottom where it's highlighted. The person in a square is highlighted in teal, letting you know which tab that you're on. From here, we're going to go over to tasks. It's the tab just to the right. Looks like a little checklist. And you have your tasks here on your mobile device. One of my personal favorite features, notice the tabs at the top. You have call and text. I can sort my tasks by tasks that would be phone calls and tasks that would be texts. To me, that would be super convenient. Sometimes you're in situations where you can sit down and get a lot of text sent out where you can tackle these tasks, but other times you might be in a place where you can hammer out a couple of phone calls really quick. So to me, that's super helpful and convenient. So just know that you have that here for your tasks. If you want to view all, you can click the All tab at the top. You do again, just below that, have your search and filter options as well. You can also mark your tasks complete by touching that check mark in the circle on the top left-hand corner. I'll go ahead and illustrate that. See, it turns teal, will disappear from your list, and you'll get a pop-up at the bottom showing you that your task has been marked as complete. Okay. From there, you do have some other options in the top right-hand corner where you can select select multiple. So I'll select multiple by choosing that in the top right. You can select whichever tasks that you want to select. And then at the bottom, notice I have a reschedule option now. There's also 3 ellipses in the bottom right-hand corner showing another hidden menu. So we'll tap that. These are your other options to mass select these tasks and either reschedule them, change the priority, or you can archive them in bulk. Okay? So you don't have to sit here and select only one at a time. I'm going to touch the X at the top left just to clear that selection out. There we go. And again, our teal plus sign in the bottom right-hand corner. Now that we're on the task tab, once you touch him, he will actually prompt you to create a new task. So if you need to, you have the option to right here, and you can go ahead and create that task. If you haven't checked out the updates with tasks, definitely please check out those tech tip videos on our YouTube channel. There's ways you can create tasks now that can be based on a specific date in an opportunity. Like if you want to set up a task to remind yourself to call the new clients that just closed 2 weeks ago. If you want to be able to call them in 2 weeks after closing to see how everything's going, you can do it based off the date of that opportunity. You don't have to know the exact date. You can just set a task for phone call 2 weeks after closing date. It's pretty handy. We'll go ahead and click the X at the top left to close that new task. And from here, we're going to go to notifications down here at the bottom, little bell, and we have that one push notification there, the one in the red circle. So we'll go ahead and toggle there. We have our notifications. Again, looks very similar to what Command Mobile will look like for you. At the top, we can choose unread or read. We also have the option to mark all as read. One of my favorite features here to show you, again, super convenient on the fly, is that you can set up reminders for yourself. You can create tasks from the notifications so that you don't miss anything. If you're anything like myself, I do not like notification bells. It's like I have to impulsively check them to clear them. And so if you are also like that and you want to come over here and view your notifications, but you're not where you can really handle business if it is something you need to put your hands to, see the three dots on the right-hand side of the notification where it says contact export. You can touch those three dots and it will give you options. And one of them is add task. So we can choose to add a task and it would add you a task to come back and tend to this particular notification, even if the notification happens to be marked as red. Pretty great. All right. So we'll tap away from that here. And from here, oh, I do want to highlight too, usually your notifications will have hyperlinks in them and they will also work here within the Command Mobile app. So let me toggle over to the red notifications to see if I can locate one for you. There's one. So the family reunion notification, notice how it has in teal, plan your FR agenda. And then the next ones underneath have a couple of learn more hyperlinks or go to opportunity. Those all still work within your Command Mobile app. Okay. So again, just shortcuts, trying to make your life a little easier. It'll take you right to what that particular opportunity is or notification is about. Okay. All right. So from here, we're going to explore the sandwich menu. Bottom right-hand corner, got a DM in the questions. I just sent my business card to a friend to test it and it doesn't show my picture. Unfortunately, at this time, that digital business card does not share your photo. So if they already have your photo saved in their contacts, it may show once they um, either scan your QR code or open that information. But currently, it will not pull your photo from your profile and share it through the digital business card. Okay. One little drawback. We hope that's in development and will soon change. So we're going to pivot to the sandwich menu in the bottom right-hand corner. So we'll go ahead and touch on that. And from right here, this is where we were previously. You're welcome, Anna. Thank you for all the great questions. And so right there from the sandwich menu, this is where we were earlier for the family reunion. So at the top, you can see opportunities are listed. We're going to jump into that one first, and then we'll come back to the sandwich menu and work our way down the menu. Okay. And so first, opportunities. We'll give that a touch. This brings you to your pipeline. And so I want to point out that you can actually come in here and customize this. Maybe you don't work with listing and buyers, you work more with tenant and leases. So you can customize this particular view. Notice it says manage layout in the top right-hand corner. Tap that. You can choose which one you see and in what order. So you can take the six dots. Again, remember that always means you can drag and drop. So you can touch that and drag and drop it in different order. And the eyeballs always mean that you can toggle them to not be seen, to be hidden, or to be visible. So we'll just choose tenants and we'll X that one out, X listings out, whatever you would like to do so that you can customize it. If you work more with listings and buyers, we'll put that at the top and gray out the other ones. Just click save in the top right when you're done. And so here you'll notice now our pipeline is customized to only show what we want. On this pipeline, the numbers in the bubbles on the left-hand side are telling you how many opportunities you have in that particular phase. At any point, you can tap on the phase that you want or the little icons in the white bubbles, and it will expand and go into that sales pipeline. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the pipeline from here. I'm going to go ahead and touch our active phase right here in the middle of the listing sales pipeline. And it brings us into our sales pipeline. At the top, you'll notice all five phases, and the one we're currently on is highlighted in green. So if you wanted to toggle to another phase, you can. You'll also see just below that different cards. Each one of these cards or tiles are your opportunities. You'll see the name, the contact name, maybe the address if there is one associated with the opportunity already. You'll also notice towards the top, I'm looking at like the very top opportunity, Brittany SLM listing. Look over to the right and above. You'll see the little checklist. It says 0 of 3. Those are your opportunity tasks. You can easily click on that and view that task list. I'll do that for you here. And so you can begin completing your tasks associated with your opportunities as well. Okay. Again, marking them as complete if you would like by tapping the mark in a circle. There we go. And so I think I checked it as done and then it registered that I unchecked it. Let's see if it'll, huh, it's just me apparently, or I'm clicking it too fast. There, that one stuck. So it marked that one as completed. So again, you can come in here and mark them as completed. I'm going to touch the arrow going back to the back left. There we go. Coming back to our sales pipeline. Again, we're looking at our listings active phase. From here, just know that you do also have those 3 dots on every opportunity, meaning you have a menu. I'm going to touch that on the first opportunity here so that you can see you can edit or archive any of those opportunities. You also, clicking away from that, have the option on the left-hand side with the 6 dots to rearrange them if you want and drag and drop. So I can now take this opportunity, I can move them into a different stage within the active phase, or I can bring it all the way up until I see that other stage. And that's a little hard to see, I'm sure, from your side, but hopefully you can see that appointment is now highlighted in green behind our opportunity. I can let it go with my finger, and it's now moved that opportunity into the appointment phase. It will move our sales pipeline overview, or our view over to the sales pipeline for appointment. And now you can see our opportunity is here, the third one listed from the top. Okay. So you can manage your opportunities. I'm going to go ahead and click into an opportunity so you can also see what it looks like from a mobile view. So our third opportunity from the top, the Brittany SLM that we were talking about, I'm just going to touch on the name of the opportunity. See the 2 little hands shaking, Brittany SLM listing? I'm going to touch that, and that opens our opportunity. This is a much different view than what you'd get on a desktop. Again, mobile view, so it's giving you a few options. But right here at the top, you can see the details of the opportunity, tasks associated with the opportunity, and then you'll have your notes right here for the opportunity as well. I'm going to click back on details as well and show you that you do have the option here to choose the menu in the top right-hand corner, those 3 dots, and you can edit the details or archive again for the opportunity if you need to. Our little plus sign down there at the bottom, you also get the options to add tasks for this opportunity or add a note. I'm going to click the arrow back left and come back here to our sales pipeline. I do want to point out at the bottom right, our little teal plus sign should give us the option to create an opportunity from here. So I'll touch that, and this is where you can create a new opportunity as well. Just like Command on the desktop version, there's multiple ways to accomplish the same thing. It's just an effort of the software to give you shortcuts in multiple locations. So up here at the top left, I'm going to touch the X to get out of the new opportunity. And I'm also going to click the arrow at the top left as well to come back. And from here, we're going to come back down and visit our sandwich menu on the bottom right. The next is a map view. So we'll go ahead and touch map. And this is where you can actually add neighborhoods to contacts or explore neighborhoods. Maybe you're holding an open house. You have somebody walk in. They start asking about the market within that particular neighborhood. And you tell them, yeah, actually, I've got the neighborhood stats right here for the current market. Just give me a second. So you can begin searching with the search bar at the top, or you can go ahead and zoom in using your map. I'm just zooming in with my fingers here and see the different squares, the teal, well, not squares, the teal shapes. Any of those are neighborhoods. So you can simply tap on one It will show you the name and it gives you options at the bottom. I can either share that neighborhood right then with that person. If you choose that option, it would prompt you on your phone to share again based on your commonly used methods like text, email, or social. Or we can touch our three dots in the bottom right-hand corner and choose to add that neighborhood to a particular contact. Okay. So again, this is a way that you can actually share market snapshot, market data with a person on the go from right here on your phone. Okay. So I'm going to hit the back button at the top left and come back to our sandwich menu in the bottom right. We've already covered family reunion. I'm going to touch on really quick here. So I'm just going to touch him. KWIQ. This is your AI agent within Command that can assist you. You can see the field at the bottom. Let me slide up my sidebar here so that you can see it clearly. So at the very bottom, you can see ask a question. You can ask AI a question here and hit send, and it will give you an answer. You also have quick ask questions that are right here at the top that you see as prompts. So if you want to ask it that, so we'll just start with the top one, like what number should I track in my business? I'll go ahead and touch that one. It gives it just a second to think, and it will populate an answer for you. He's a little slower than he normally is today. Usually he's lightning fast. There he is. So you can come back, read all of this information. Usually his answers are pretty robust, lots of information. And at the very bottom, you will see an option to help train the AI by giving a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Okay. We're going to hit the X at the top left and come back to our sandwich menu in the bottom right. And from here, you have command training that is available. This is KW command training, same as would be available within your command desktop version. When you click on connect, that is what you would see back there. And then you have notification preferences as well. I'm going to go ahead and touch on notification preferences and show you this is where you can come in and turn on and off your notifications for your mobile app concerning a lot of different items. Okay. While I know we have a lot of agents that ask, like, why can't I get a text notification? Well, at this time, what your Command mobile app can do is push notifications. I'm going to clear my screen and come back to my phone home screen to show you what I mean. See the little one bubble on my KW Command app? That's a push notification. So if you want that to show on your mobile phone to at least help give you notifications, make sure you're coming into the app by tapping it, coming back here to your notification preferences, and toggling on your push notifications. Okay. That brings us to the end of our Command mobile app overview. If you're watching this back on recording and you have any questions for us at all, you can always reach out support@scottleroymarketing.com and we'll be happy to help. And if you're here with me live and you have any questions or comments, please go ahead and drop those in the chat. I'll be happy to stay for a couple of minutes and help get those answered for you. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.